Recording? All right, here we go. What's up, guys? Joel Vallie from Media Glitch here, and man, do we have an awesome episode. Again, this is our Saturday night stream, and every Saturday night we have a topic where we talk about it, we discuss it. This week's topic is going to be just one question. We're all going to kind of give an answer, but we're not alone. We got the Media Glitch team. We got Radical Reggie. Say what's up.
How's it going?
How's it going? John from Untitled Gaming.
Hey everyone.
We also have, Karcamo, Media Glitch member, Karcamo in the house. And then we have a special guest, Sergio in the Holograms. How are you?
What up? What up?
And
thanks for having me, you guys.
Yes, thanks for being here. Now, you guys can, their channels are in the description. So if you want to check them out, give them a sub. Show them some love, man. They are friends. They are Media Glitch family. So, okay, now let's get to the topic. It's my week, correct? And this week's topic is, you can just name one, and we'll start with Reggie, and then John, okay, and then Sergio, and then Karcamo. And I can answer it first, just to give you guys time to think, okay? But what is there? Is there one game, or I guess I can't say a franchise, because if it was a franchise or a series, they would already made some more. But what is one game that they only made one of that you would want to see them make it again? Does that make sense?
Just one, or like maybe they did,
or
like
maybe
two
they
games.
did two. Maybe they did two.
Okay.
You know what I mean? But
okay,
the series is dead in the water, or it's a game you liked a lot. That you would want to see again. Now, mine is gonna be Battle of Olympus. Have you guys played that game for the Nintendo Entertainment System? No one?
I think I've never heard of it. Yeah, you got to give some context, my man.
Sergio, have you played it?
Okay, what?
Yeah, I know. I played Battle of Olympus, yes.
Okay, see, Sergio's the only one that's played it. If you need context, it's basically set back, and it's like, this is a horrible comparison, but it's like, what do they call the God of War times? Greek mythology. Yeah.
Okay.
So it's set in that time. It's basically Zelda 2.
Like Rygar?
It's Zelda 2.
It's like Zelda 2.
It's almost like a Zelda 2 reskin, but it's really, really good. John, you okay over there?
Yeah, you just said Zelda 2. I don't know.
Zelda 2 is the best
excited.
Zelda, dude. What are you talking about?
It's just made it for you.
Flashback.
I love Zelda 2.
I don't know.
I love Zelda 2. So if I would love for them to bring that back, make the world big. I know it's really close to God of War because it's, and then I think Ubisoft made something somewhat similar recently, but I think if they brought that franchise back, I would love to see that again. That's like one of my favorite NES covers of all time. If you get a chance, Google Battle of Olympus NES cover.
Okay,
It's
will
epic.
do.
It's epic. So that would be my choice. Reggie, what about you?
Well, the game that I'm going to choose was actually the Steamboat Chronicles. I've talked about this on my channel.
Oh, yeah.
And it did get a spiritual, well, it did get like a side game, 2 side games, but the sequel for it was never completely finished, unfortunately. And I was really looking forward to that game. So if you guys don't know about Steamboat Chronicles, it's basically a sandbox game. When I say sandbox, think of something like not Resident Evil, Grand Theft Auto, Red Dead Redemption, how you can pretty much go anywhere you want. That's how that game was too, but it had a lot of personality to it. It was hilariously funny. It had a lot going for it when you would ride these like Trotmobiles. They were like these robots that you would move around in. The character development was really fun. They had good voice acting in it. And in the game, you could choose to be good or bad, and you kind of change it up during the middle of the game too. So if you're bad, you go good later, and it would change the endings of the game and how people will react to you. It's one of my favorite games of all time. It's definitely my favorite PS2 game of all time. And it was sad that they didn't finish that game. The company who made it, IREM, they decided to make I think pachinko machines, and that's where they started making their money. So the people that worked on the game were upset. So they eventually broke off and made their own company, and they bought some of the IPs from IREM, like Disaster Report, and I think they're trying to get Steamboat Chronicles as well, but you never know if that'll happen or not. So that's the game I would choose. I can't say enough good things about it. I mean, the people that were lucky enough to play it, they know what I'm talking about. It's not available as a download, unfortunately. So not a lot of people have access to it. But my game would be Steamboat Chronicles.
Nice. What about you, John, from Tree Gaming?
I was looking back behind me here in my collection, trying to think of something. That's a pretty good question that you posed, Joel. So a game I would want like a remake of or a sequel to, or you want a continuation of, pretty much is what you're saying. So I have a game that I have in both collections on the Sega Genesis side and the Nintendo side. It's called Aerobiz. It was made by Koei back in the day, and now Koei is Koei Tecmo. But it's a strategy business simulator, as fun as that sounds.
Wow.
That sounds boring as hell, John.
Yeah.
There's a reason why they didn't make a second one.
It is, but some people like it. I'm one of those weird people that like that kind of thing.
Yeah.
I wish they would continue that, like a legacy one or something, or a remake with both titles, like they did with like a Turrican recently and this Langriser for the Switch. Something like that. That would be really cool. But I doubt they would ever do it because I think it's me and 5 other people that feel that way for that game. But that's the one that just comes to the top of my head.
I can't believe that it's out for 2 consoles.
Yeah, well, they made even more in Japan. If I could learn Japanese, Joel, I could get the one on Saturn. That's
Are you
even
kidding?
newer. No.
So you and some other dude probably bought it in the U.S. and that's it. And they were like, "We're never making one of these again."
No, I don't have the Saturn version that's in Japanese. I just have the US one.
I love that. I love that. That was your answer, man.
And
Doc, do you feel like you've actually learned something from the game though? It's like one of those.
Yeah, you can definitely learn something. I mean, it's just messing around with numbers and it's just what you put in it. Like you can learn as much as you're willing to put in it. Put it that way, I guess.
No, that's cool, man. I mean, to each their. I know you like strategy games. You play games that I will never touch. He likes the flying airplanes, but like the real one. What's that game called? Where they have
the simulator?
Yeah, flight simulator.
Yeah, where you have all the airports and you got to do all that
from
stuff.
Microsoft. There's a couple different. There's X-Plane is another series. There's DCS. That's just combat aircraft. That one's really cool. You get to blow stuff up.
And that's what's cool about gaming, right? Like, there's just something for everyone, and we might not all like the same thing, but I love that people are passionate about crazy, weird business.
Yeah, like I agree with you, Joel. Like that's the cool thing about gaming, that it's everything for everyone. But I also agree with you that like I never understood like the simulator airplane game. Like it's, I mean, for me, it's like so boring, man. Like I rather like play a shooter,
and that's fine. It's like that for a lot of people. It's you know, some people like it, some people don't. Some people get really into it. I'm not super into it. I mean, if you look on Instagram or Twitter, I'm sure there's pictures of people's simulators that they built in their garage that are like pretty much real aircraft.
Wow.
I mean, it's insane. It takes up their whole garage or their whole basement, and that's like their man cave or their hobby or whatever. It's not that extreme for me. As extreme as I get is I have a little sim over here that you can't see on camera for racing and flight and some collecting some old games. That's about it.
John, somebody else likes that business game like yourself, man. X.
Yeah, X. See? I always knew X knew what I was.
One more person.
That doesn't surprise me. He was the other guy that bought it.
Yeah.
No, I had a friend who.
A lot of games are rare.
It's
a rare game actually that the price doesn't is not necessarily correct for how rare it is, I think.
Oh really? I had a friend who would play Romancing the Three Kingdoms on the NES.
Yeah, that's another
on the NES,
all the time, and I was like, dude,
my brother,
how was this fun?
But got me into that.
You know, different strokes
I tried
for
to
different
play it.
folks.
I never really got it. Like when I was a kid, I played because a friend, like, he even gave me that game for free. Nobunaga's Ambition.
Yeah,
that's another.
No,
game.
but the
NES,
cool thing,
that one's super expensive.
Yeah, on NES, and I never got it. I played it when I was a teenager. I got into it a little better. I love the way that you could like send assassins and stuff like that to assassin. That's redundant, but you know what I mean, to kill the the other kings and stuff. But I never played it ever since. I've been like maybe 20, 25 years, and I think I might give it another go sometime. But Romance of the Three Kingdoms, I never got that game.
Right. They're still making them to this day. A new one.
Yeah, I know. It's crazy.
But so, who's left? I think Karcamo?
No, we got Sergio. But before we hit Sergio, we have almost 50 people in the chat, and I just want to say thank you guys. Don't forget to hit that like button. Thank you for being with us. And we are not ignoring the chat. We're going to talk to you guys in a minute, but we're filming the episode still. So, Sergio, what game is the game that you would love to see again? Like they bring it back, a brand new one.
Dude, I'll have to be honest, man. I was thinking of an NES game. I'll mention this first because it's an honorable mention, I think. And I was initially thinking of Shatterhand on the NES.
Okay.
Also known as Tokyo Shirei Soul Brain in Japan on the Famicom. And I think that's just an honorable mention only because the game plays insanely well. It's got fantastic mechanics, really cool upgrade combinations that you can do. And the music is fantastic on that, dude. I just absolutely love the compositions. Very clever, very cool, rhythmic syncopations. A lot of really cool stuff found in that game. So that's an honorable mention. But I think what was more dear to me was as a teenager playing an imported, pirated version of Jet Set Radio on the Dreamcast. I think to me was just like phenomenal, dude. Like the graphics, I had never seen anything like that. And we're talking early 2000s here. So it's just like before the game was even released in the States, a buddy of mine managed to get like a bootleg copy, and it was phenomenal, man. It really did something to me with regards to how I viewed gaming at the time. And
the music,
the kind of world, and the music was great, dude. The soundtrack was phenomenal, dude. A lot of these really cool, like sometimes like obscure, these J-pop artists, like it just made the game that much more intriguing. Like it was just odd at times, and there was graffiti. You were like this rebellious group of like teenagers going around like fighting against, not necessarily fighting, but like taking over other territories with your graffiti. So no real violence, but like there's enough action to keep you enticed and engaged. And so I think overall, Jet Set Radio was and deserves like some kind of a remake or some kind of like a part 2, be brought back,
Even in this day and age, I think it would have really been a really good game to make it happen people too as well. So
I think again, so Jet Set Radio, that's like one of my hidden gems. I think that game deserves more attention and deserved, I think, more love than what it got.
Yeah,
that's a great pick.
Yeah. There's so many out there.
Karcamo, what you got for me?
Alrighty, my little beauties. I got I'm not exactly cheating because this game got, I think, three games, but still deserves a lot of love. And the sequels were really not good. Actually the first one is my favorite, and I think it's still the best. It's Vandal Hearts. It's a PlayStation original. It's an tactical RPG, kind of like Final Fantasy Tactics.
Yep.
Actually, this game predates Final Fantasy Tactics, and I love the art style. It's like 2D with the map in 3D. It's actually a pretty bloody game. When every time you kill an enemy, like blood goes everywhere, like a fountain. And the story is pretty nice. Like the gameplay is awesome, and you even get to a part where when you get all your party, you have to up to 12 people in your party at the same time. It's a really overlooked game. I love that I played it when it first came out. I played the hell out of that game. I've beaten that game. One of the games that I've beaten the most, maybe like 15 times. It's all the way up there of my favorite RPGs with Suikoden and Suikoden 2. They got a sequel on the PlayStation, Vandal Hearts 2. It sucked, and I don't know what happened. Like the art style was still 2D, but like the sprite work was awful. And then I think they got a digital release for the PlayStation 3, that Vandal Hearts something, but it was also pretty bad. And it's I don't know if I mentioned this. It was made by Konami. We all love Konami now, I'm sure. But so yeah, man, that's a really forgotten franchise, and I wish they would make they give it a go. They would make another one. I don't think it's really unlikely to happen. I mean, if Konami has like Silent Hill forgotten only on pachinko machines, so much for Vandal Hearts. So yeah, I think that's pretty dead on the water.
Right on. So this is where we switch the chat. We'll take a couple of what do you guys want to see come back? We'll do the first 3. Let's see. Here they come. And don't forget to hit that like button.
Maybe if Konami goes under one day.
Yes, Miami Sunrise. He says Rogue Galaxy Part 2. That would be a great game to come back.
Rogue Galaxy, yeah.
That was for the original Xbox, right?
No, original PS2.
PS2.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. I think I own it, but never played it.
Digitally on the PS4.
Skies of Arcadia.
Skies of Arcadia. That's a really good one, Juan.
Yeah, they only got one game.
Russian Attack. Almost forgot about that.
Russian Attack, yeah, that's a good game.
I mean, that would be a cool game.
Dude, Power Stone. Power Stone only got 2.
They might be bringing Power Stone back. It got leaked in the Capcom hack. Power Stone
I feel
game.
like I could see Power Stone making a return.
Yeah.
I hope so.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't like those type of
Chronicles of Riddick.
Or just don't like fighters. Chronicles of Riddick. I don't know how the game was.
It was a first-person stealth game.
Yeah, Sergio, did you know that there's like a spiritual successor for Jet Set Radio? I got it there, Reggie. I haven't played it, but I got the physical version from Limited Run Games. Forgot the name. Excuse me?
Is it called Hover?
Oh yeah, that one. I think that's a spiritual successor.
Kind of, yeah. Hover. Okay.
Yeah, you gotta play it, Sergio.
I'll check it out. Yeah,
check it out. I think it's everywhere digitally.
Okay.
I might be wrong, but I don't think. Oh, Parasite Eve, that's a great pick.
Yeah, there's 2 of them. There was part 1 and part 2, but that was a short series.
Dino
Crisis as well.
Oh, people are giving us gold in the chat.
Cannon Spike, that was excellent on the Dreamcast, dude. That was fantastic.
I feel like Kingdoms of Amalur is too new.
Kag said Cannon Spike.
I hope they get a sequel.
That game needs to stay away. No, I'm just kidding.
Pokemon Go too.
What's that?
What do you guys think of that? Pokemon Go, a new one. 2.
What?
No way. Give me a break.
Why not?
Pokemon.
So people can.
I don't want that. I'm freaking lazy. But some people really do want that, I'm sure.
Trojan. Oh, I was about to. That was my pick between that one and Vandal Hearts. I played Trojan. On the NES. He only got one. Yeah. It's really weird. It's like a futuristic.
Oh, I know Trojan. That game.
Yeah.
I don't. Man.
Hack and slash platformer. Yeah, I loved it. It was really hard, though. I like Trojan.
Trojan the arcade plays better than Trojan on the NES.
Oh, never played the arcade one. They didn't even know there was an arcade version. I only played the NES one.
Ghouls and Ghosts. Yeah, we still get Ghouls and Ghosts, just different versions of it.
We get like fan versions of it,
I mean, technically, Mystical Ninja is Gambare Goemon, so they got plenty. But I mean, I wouldn't mind having another one.
How about a new Shinobi already?
Oh yeah, man. Yeah. Last time that was on the PS2.
Ninjas are gonna be cool again in like 10 years.
I hope so. We need Shinobi. We definitely need Ninja Gaiden
might be
back
sooner
too.
Because Karate Kid is popular again, so the Ninja cycle's begun, Joel.
You'll be good. Is Ryu from Ninja Gaiden? They need to bring Ninja Gaiden 4 out.
Dude, if I get a new Ninja Gaiden, oh my gosh, I
second Reggie on that one. I second Reggie. Yep. Ninja Gaiden 4. That sounds good.
It's crazy good.
Did you guys play Cyber Ninja?
You play the Messenger? The Messenger was pretty cool.
Yeah, the Messenger is like
that one.
Yeah, that is cool. Oh, Karnov. I forgot about old
really?
Karnov. Yeah, dude. Bring Karnov back, man.
It's the Data East game. Data East game, Karnov. Okay.
Okay, it's Data East, and and it has the worst SNES ending. Because you go through that whole game.
Yeah.
It's a pain, and you finally beat it, and it says congratulations, the end. That's it.
Wow.
That's all you get, dude. I was like,
For all the
what?
time and effort. And,
That was pretty common on the NES days. Look at, you know, Golden Ghosts, man. Yeah, same.
are there
same
games? Are there games that have no end screen or anything? It's just over, but don't done.
Or worse yet, it'll just restart.
Yeah, just
I love
restarts.
this.
Restarts at the beginning. Yeah.
So, well, there you go, guys. That was our topic. Let us know in the comment section down below what games you would like to see live again, be revived, you know, because they're dead in the water. Let us know. And please, again, subscribe to all these great channels that are here today. And give a like, hit the bell button, subscribe if you're not. And we appreciate the support. And hey, come hang out with us on a stream sometime, because it's hopping right now. There's a lot of people in here. So thank you so much for joining. We'll see you next time. Bye bye.